Hi everyone, today I'm gonna bring you a pretty special battle. This game is the game in which I did my most damage in my favorite tier 9 medium tank. This is the Char Futur 4 and strap yourselves in because this is gonna be pretty special. So, the Char Futur 4, I've already showed it on my channel multiple times, but it's a tank that I'm playing pretty decently, I think, and it's a tank in which I just feel good. I just feel that the tank does have enough penetration to actually go through everything. It's extremely accurate, it's really mobile, it has an autoloader. What is there not to like? So this I think is the best reward that you can take from 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 this battle pass over there that you can take, except for the Cobra maybe, but you need to play really well your Cobra. So yeah, at the beginning of the game I went in this position. My objective is just to fire towards the enemies trying to go towards this area, and as you see, I'm not having the best marksmanship. So I fired 3 shots, and I only penned the one of them. Now I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to actually try and spot a bit more, but there isn't really. So right now I'm not doing all that great. Our team isn't doing the best or the greatest. Now there are a few Progettos, and the Progettos are pretty greedy bastards because they do have some great tanks. They know it, and sometimes they actually think that they're a little bit better than they are. The Progetto is a great tank, don't get me wrong, but you just don't stay in front of a tank that has the laser accurate gun at Char Futur without taking some huge risks, especially if that tank does have a really good autoloader. Now the enemies did take a really good position over here, and they took a really good position, and they are firing towards my team over here, my teammates who are who were crossing towards the middle, because that's really a position that they usually go on this map. If you manage to contest that part of the hill, that's pretty good for your team. It influences quite a bit the game. Now this is an encounter type of battle, and yeah, there's quite a bit of pressure on us to try and dig them inside. Now I do decide to relocate a little bit, and then I change my mind. There's a object 430 who's actually hitting our lovely TD over here. What I'm trying to do is trying to get a bit of vision for now. I'm just trying to get vision. Now I've pulled back behind the tree. There's a poor tiger too, who is really outdated in today's game because his armor isn't really special at all. Um, it will, if he's using his armor correctly, even then can get his lower plate pretty decently or pretty reliably. Now I'm at 1.6k damage. I fired, like I said, 5 shots, and yeah, I basically missed 2 of the first one or from the first shot, and now the enemies are putting quite a bit of pressure on the cap circle. We do have some TDs back, which are doing quite decently, and I think the guys on the enemy teams are getting a bit bored. That's where they're taking a bit more unnecessary risks. I fully aim and then get the final shot in towards the tiger, and I actually bounce a shot on the tiger, which is always appreciated. So 2.5k damage, but there's still a long way to go because the score, although for a second we were in advantage, we had 3-2. Now it's 3 against 4, and things aren't really looking that great. Just trying to see if I can spot anything. There's a tiger. I know he got spotted, and he knows it. So I'm just waiting to see if he tries to fire, but he's more interested in actually not getting shot. So it's pretty understandable because he did take 3 shots from me, and I wouldn't be wanting to be in his position. Now our guys actually went towards the cap circle, so they blocked the cap from being taken, and now the game is pretty close. It's quite neck and neck. We do have a project over here who's just staying, and I do decide to actually, for a change, to actually do a bit of to take a bit of a risk. I fire towards this object, and then I finish him up before he manages to turn his tank around, because I know that his turret can't fully traverse. And also the projectiles and the enemy teams have been taken out. In this point, I do have the hill over here, and I should have some really good positions or good shots towards the enemies. However, the mystical magical fairy has spotted me, so at this point I'm not sure who or what spotted me, and I need to put a little bit more distance between me and them. I take a shot towards the BZ. I don't want to take any kind of risks because he might snapshot me, and I've seen so many people just snapshotting today, and I just don't like it because you don't fully aim and they get their shots. So world of tanks at your finest. And I do decide to reload. So it's gonna take me a while to actually be able to reload. I know there's a panther on the other side. I check my corners to see if I'm not gonna get flanked or anyone tries to rush me, and I do decide to get into the same position once more. At this point I'm at 3.3k damage done, and there's AMX 65 that I fire one shot towards him, the second one I take him out, and now there's a turtle. And yeah, if you can get their flanks, then the enemies don't really have too many chances to actually do too much damage. However, the turtle did decide to punish me, so I didn't appreciate that too much. Now the arty did take a swing towards me. He missed, unfortunately, so that's pretty good. There's a progetto on the enemy team who I think fired once towards me, or he probably spotted me at some point. I'm just waiting to reload, and then I should be able to take out the progetto. And the first shot is a miss, typically, but I do manage to get the second shot in. And the third one is a bounce in the rear of Tortoise. But luckily I do have the final shot, the fourth one, and then I take him out. So at this point, 5.3k damage done, and still, even after all this damage, the score is still close, and we still haven't won the game. However, most of the HP from the enemies is from TDs, so if they are getting spotted, then that shouldn't be that hard. The enemies do have a full HP Pantera, which I do find it's a pretty good snack, let's say. And I do manage to actually get into a pretty awkward position. I fire once, and I managed to hit the rock. So not the best aim from my side. Maybe I was a bit too slow in adjusting. At this point I just don't care anymore. I just want to spot him and see where is this Pantera, where is he going towards. I fire once, I tried to track him, I couldn't. Now I do fire the second one, I keep him in place, and then I get the third shot in. He did fire all his shots in me, he got all the pens, but I managed to repair because I do have the large repair kit, and I'm at 6.5k damage done in my Char Futur with 5 kills, and yeah, this was for me my best game ever in the Char Futur. This tank is absolutely brilliant, especially if you do manage to fight against enemies one by one. This I think is the best tier 9 tank in which to do so, because it has so much versatility and flexibility. This is insanely good. So I do hope that this game was enjoyable for you guys, and tell me, what's your favorite tier 9 and what's the best game that you had in that tank? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, that being said, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.